Hey YouTube, this is Amped or Legos or whatever you want to call me, but I'm going to be helping you make a decent run today. Alright, we're going to make our figure right now, and what you want to do is you just want to edit the stick to make it a little smaller, but you make it a lot thicker. Add two other joints to the back so it's nice and bendable, so you can make it look more realistic, and that's the objective of what you want to do. Alright, you're making the arms. Make the first part of the arm, sorry, I don't know the right word or whatever, but make the first part of the arm a little longer than the bottom part. Make the bottom arm a little bit smaller than the top, and then just copy them. Now we're making the head. You just do this, you make a stick, and then you make it dynamic, keep it dynamic, make a ball, and make that static, make it the size you want, it doesn't really matter. I really want to accentuate the legs because it's running, make those thicker than the body, and then bring it up to about the top of its head. Now edit it to make it so that the calf is bigger than the other part. Bring it down to a normal stance, copy the legs from what they are right now. And there's your running base. That's what we'll call it. Alright, type it in. Okay. Now what you want to do is get rid of the default. Just get him in the position. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to get my ground out right now. So, those sticks. Floor. Now, I'll place it down about three-fourths of the way to the bottom. And now you get him in a stance that you think you would find yourself running in. And it takes me a second, but I'm gonna get the right stance. But just make it his back leg is still on the ground, because you gotta start a loop halfway through of what you're originally doing to make it really loop. Alright, so I kinda have it, bring it down just a little, and now bring that leg out. And that position is a really good running position. Next frame. Okay, so you want to bring him up about 7 pixels or 5 pixels, doesn't matter. Bring the back leg up and bring the other part, bend it back. Start bending the other leg forward and bring it up, bring the calf up. Start extending his body out so that it doesn't seem stiff and retarded. Sorry. Now you're extending the back arm and you're just bringing the front arm forward a little bit. Now bring him up about 1 or 2 pixels. You do the same thing with the back leg as you did in the other one, but a little bit less because of easing. Now you want to bring the front leg forward a little more, bend the back a little bit more. It's just all just little bits, or else it'll look really retarded. And then bring the arm, the back arm, start bending back more. Now you bring him down 1 or 2 pixels, and you extend the leg. And see how I did it a little bit past the onion skin with the bottom part of the leg, and same with that. That's how you make it look really nice. It just helps so much. Bring the bottom arm, start bending the body inwards more now. Bring the arm down and start bending it so it looks a little like unrealistic, but it'll add like onion skin trailing. I don't know, it just works for me, and hopefully it'll work for you too. Now your bottom leg has extended, and you don't go past the onion skin in the opposite direction this time. You just bring it down. Bring the back leg forward a little more, and just bend it in. Just bend the body in more. Now, instead of bending the back arm to make it look like his arm is broken or something, you're gonna bend it in more. And front arm is pretty obvious, same thing. The foot now is touching the ground as he is landing. You bring him down some more pixels. You bring his back leg forward. Bend his body in again. Bring the arm forward more than you did last frame for easing. Bring that one in and start to extend it. Next frame. Alright, now this is the biggest movement we're doing the whole time. You bring his leg in really far, and you bring that one in so it's just crossing. So if it's not crossing, it's going to look retarded. You bring the arms to look like they're crossing, bend it in, and then bend that one out, and then next frame. And that's all you gotta do. Alright, what you also want to do is, I brought the back arm a little too much forward at the first frame. So you just gotta bring that one in a little, and also the front arm, and that's it. Alright, here's the GIF. Looks really sexy, doesn't it? Well, yeah, that's all that I really needed to show to you. Okay, see you next time on my next tutorial, and just keep doing what you're doing. Just follow our tutorials and you'll be fine.